Here I am. Welcome back. Episode 4 of Thailand Tales. I prefer to do them outside because, it's just nicer to look at them outside, out in the nice weather, the trees, good scenery of our lovely country, Ireland. It's not really weather permitting. It's cold and raining and miserable, and we're going to be inside for the next few episodes. For the foreseeable future, I imagine, with the time of year that it is. So I left you off the last time with being in the school, going out, getting my apartment, and drinking the deposit money, and my mate Josh sorting me out with the deposit money. So what I want to do now is I want to tell you a little bit of why I love Thailand, the nice people, the lovely culture, and just a few nicer things rather than drunken stories and shenanigans with women and stuff like that. Now, there's plenty more of them to come, but give you an idea about why I really love it. So, between where I got the apartment and the school that I taught in, there was a little coffee shop. It was a lovely little coffee shop. It was a coffee stall with a seating area, and the coffee stall had it was like a Volkswagen van themed stall, and the lady that owned it, her name was Pen. So this is great, again, how the universe just puts these things in my path, I had to pass this coffee shop every single day to go to the school from where I lived, and I would go into Pen and I'd get my Thai tea. I love Thai tea. Highly recommend that everybody tries Thai tea. Quite sugary. I often got a head rush from drinking 4 or 5 of them, but they're beautiful. It's a sweet tea. It's cold, milky. It's just lovely. So Pen would become a big part of my life. I love Pen. I'm still in contact with Pen to this day. And hi, Pen. I know you're watching this, and I can't wait to see you when I do go back. Much love to you. So myself and Pen turned out to have a great relationship. I would stop by the shop daily, teach her English. She couldn't feed me enough. She used to rarely charge me for a drink in exchange for the English lessons I was giving her. But, it's just so nice, really nice. She got me a job then giving grinds to another girl, Namfon, who I miss. I used to teach Namfon once or twice a week. And it's going back a few years now. It's 3 years now, so I kind of forget. But her mother, Nampon, if I'm pronouncing it right, lovely woman as well. Hello to you guys. I miss you too. Through Pen, and then Pen used to organize me. She would organize everything. She'd give me her motorbike just to drive around and stuff like that. Really great woman. So, just to give you an example of what it's like there in Thailand, how free it is, like things like driver's licenses and insurance and things that are through the roof here, and really important here, and you're banned off the road, and if you don't get the insurance and you pay out your whole for it, and it's not inspiring at all. So one day I was there sitting in Pen's shop. We were having the crack, just laughing, and she was working and there was customers, and I think I was going to do shopping or something, but she offered me to take her bike. I wasn't using a motorbike at the time. I didn't have one. So she says, "Oh, take my bike." And I was like, "Oh, I don't have license. I don't have insurance." So "Oh, don't worry. Take the bike. Take the bike." And I was like, grand. I took the bike, little green and white moped. And off I went buzzing around on the bike for a while. And it's very busy. I don't know if you've seen pictures and videos on YouTube about how busy Bangkok and Thailand, Pattaya is for motorbikes. It's very dangerous on the road, very busy. But off I went. So there was, I was driving down the road, just loving life, and I came to traffic lights, right? There was 4 lanes, and I was going around the corner. I was going around left, and I was behind 4 other bikes, and the lights were red. I saw that the lights were red, but every bike just went around. The first one went around, the second one went around, the third one went around. So I went around. Now it was a red light. The other side of the corner, there was the police. So pulled the four bikes in, me the last one. I was thinking, oh Jesus, I've no nothing. I have an out of date license, a provisional one from, I don't know what it was from, my last provisional license, and I had nothing. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get the bike taken off me or whatever. So the officer comes along to me, license, and I give him this out of date license, and he's looking. Oh, not international. Now this was, I think it was a 2017 license, out of date provisional, and oh, not international, he said to me. And I was like, oh, sorry, should I have an international one? Oh, you get fined, and 600 baht. And he wrote down 600, and I was thinking, 600 baht? That's brilliant. So I put my hand in my pocket to get the money out. And he, oh, no, you go police station. I was like, police station? Oh, no. And he gave me a ticket. 600 baht. I was like, oh, fuck. So sheepishly then, he let me take off. He wouldn't give me back my out-of-date license. And I had to go give him the 600 baht, get the license back. This was the story. So sheepishly, I went back to paying. And she had her friends in there in the coffee shop. And I pulled up and I just went in. And I was like, I got a ticket. And she's just smiling at me like, oh, you got a ticket. Oh, how much? And I says, I was kind of, I was happy that this wasn't a big deal to her. Now, her bike wasn't, no reflection on her, really. She knew that, obviously. I said, 600 baht. And then she starts laughing, and everyone starts laughing, like, oh, 600 baht. 200 baht for a Thai person. 600 baht for Farang. And everyone, the joke was on me then. Still, that's pittance. That's a good bit under 20 euro, anyway. So she, that's how carefree the things are. And my friends told me then as well, no matter if you have your international license, you get pulled by the guards, you're going to be paying something. You're going to be paying up something. Like I'm one friend, and a common thing I had heard then after that was noise pollution. They were getting tickets for noise pollution. So they had their international license, they had everything in order, and noise pollution was the thing they were getting done for. These fines. Oh, it was a few hundred baht here and there. Now, I was a little bit apprehensive about, going down to, I'm traumatized from police stations. I've been in and out of them that much since I was young. Just hate them, hate having to deal with them. So Thailand, you always hear about banged up abroad. You always hear about going in, never getting out. I just didn't know what to expect. I knew I had this paper that said 600 baht. Go in. I was hoping there'd be no problems, and I did go in, and it was nothing. Thank God now, touch wood, that I didn't get in trouble and have to be in a jail cell, which I plan on never, ever experiencing. And I will be back in Thailand, and I will bring you with me, and I will show you my adventures. I have a lot of stuff planned for that. But in I went with my paper. I had to go at a certain time as well. I think it was 8 o'clock at night or something. So I went down at 8 o'clock at night. There was a few foreigners in there who were sitting down just waiting for it. It was like the dole office. There was numbers. You pulled your number, waited there until your number came up. My number came up. Didn't know what to say. I just gave her the ticket. And, oh, okay. And she did this chunk of licenses she had, and an elastic band around them. And waiting until she got my license. Oh, here you go, 600 baht. That was the exchange. Easy as fucking pie. Easy money for them. So, that's just how carefree. That's one thing I love about it, rather than over here where you're paying out your hole for insurance and, it's just very disheartening to do it. To do the likes of that, and you need a lot of money. So things like that is what I love about Thailand, and how friendly the people are. So as I told you there, Pen loved to feed me. She loved asking me what I liked. Now, a lot of the things I didn't like because it was very spicy. And I don't like spicy. And a lot of the things, the look of them, it just turned you off. All these colours, bits and bobs and insects and all these things they'd be giving you. And the soups and the noodles would be awful spicy. But we settled on chicken. So she used to ask me, "Oh, what do you like? What do you like?" And I would be like, chicken came up one day anyway. She was giving me things to try, and I just told her one day chicken, and she was very happy that I like chicken. She, "Oh, really? You like chicken? Okay, okay, I'll bring you chicken." So the next day landed in, and we were there, we were chatting, we were having our lesson, and it came time for a bit to eat. So she went and got me, like, there was stalls, all markets, restaurants, all around the place. And she zipped off and she got me this bowl. And the bowl was red. There was red soup in the bowl. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, chicken, chicken, Pen with a lovely smile on her. Chicken, chicken, chicken. And I was like, okay, lovely. And she was standing there as well, like, to see how I'd enjoy it. So I was just, okay, yeah, nice, nice. You know, it was rich, very rich. And I put I forget if I had the chopsticks or the spoon or the fork or whatever I have. Because I have a few utensils that you can choose from. But whatever I was using, I dug it down into the bowl because there was a lot of salad and stuff. And I picked up this chicken's claw. And there it was. And I was like, oh my God, like there was hairs coming out of it and everything. And I was thinking, my stomach was churning at this. And I was thinking, will I do it? And I was half like, this is literally the way it was. The bowl was here, I'm here, and it's there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, Jesus. And I moved it forward to go and attempt it, but the closer it got, like the wiggle out of it and the hairs on it and everything, I was, oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I was kind of, I don't know what Penn thought at this stage, if she was offended or whatever it was, but I was like a little bit, oh shit, I'm letting her down here as well, you know? And because obviously all I was used to, and I'm sure we are used to, is things like chicken fillets, chicken legs, you know, chicken wings and shit like that. And you go in and you buy them in the supermarket all nicely packed, and you know, we don't eat the rest of it, and we don't see the carcasses and stuff like that like you do over there. So there I was anyway with my foot. Couldn't do that one, but I wasn't going to let her down fully because I liked chicken at the end of the day. So I was drinking the soup and I had another dig in, and there was a long yolk, this real long yolk, and I was like, what in the name of God is that? Oh yeah, I had made an attempt. There was a liver, chicken's liver, so I was eating that. I had ate that before. I was familiar with that from being in Thailand, so that was okay. And Penn was, oh yeah, nice, nice, you like that one. So this long one, I was like, oh, what is that? Yeah, yeah, intestine, chicken. I was like, oh my God, it was the long intestine. I was like, Jesus Christ, Penn, I can't eat it. So poor Penn was disappointed then. I drank as much of it was blood that was the chicken soup then as well, that was in it. And I drank as much of that as I could, and I just couldn't have the rest. I had some salad and a bit of the chicken liver. But so then we settled on battered chicken. She used to get me this lovely battered chicken. It was like a chicken wing, you know, a big leg, wing, whatever. Meaty chicken wing. There was no breasts, I don't think, but there was legs and wings, and they were battered well, and sticky rice. Oh, we used to have that often in Penn's little coffee shop. So that was that. That's some of the things I love. Just the hospitality, you know, the real nice, the nice way of the Thai people that I met. Now I met a load, and you're going to meet them through the stories that I tell you here. So that's a more positive spin on things. Now I don't want to make the episodes too long as well, because nobody wants a long episode these days. But I have plenty to talk about. Episode 5 is coming soon, and thanks very much for watching. Peace and love.